are three types of cat food: dry, semi-moist, and canned. To make meaningful comparisons, all must be compared on a dry matter basis. When the water content is factored out and the products compared this way, you will find that most canned foods contain more all-important protein than dry or semi-moist foods. Another way to compare products is by energy content, which means calories. Dry food provides far more calories per ounce, 28 g, than canned food, which means you would have to feed 3 to 4 times more canned food than dry food to provide the same amount of energy. The value of cat food depends not only on the form but on the quality of the ingredients used to produce it. Good quality and inferior quality products are available in canned and dry foods. Each has advantages and disadvantages. All dry foods contain some sort of carbohydrate product that is used to form the kibbles. Often, it is a grain such as wheat, corn, or rice. Grain-free dry foods are also available, but they contain an alternate carbohydrate source, such as potatoes. During processing, dry foods are cooked to 65 degrees Celsius, which breaks down the starch in the cereals and increases their digestibility. The temperature flash also sterilizes the product and removes most of the moisture. Dry foods are the least expensive. They can also be always left out, enabling the cat to eat at will. This is a more natural way for cats to eat but may contribute to obesity. Dry foods are abrasive and help keep the teeth clean and sharp. However, the shearing forces generated when a cat chews dry kibble may also be implicated in feline oral resorptive lesions. A disadvantage of dry food is that palatability may be less than other types. However, most cats accept it well. Dry foods often have 20% to 50% carbohydrates, so they have fewer animal tissues. The protein content in some dry foods may not be ideal for cats. It is important to read the labels carefully. A potential disadvantage of dry food is that the high carbohydrate content has been suggested as a possible predisposing factor in the development of diabetes. Also, because of its lower moisture content, it may predispose a cat to feline lower urinary tract disease. Due to their desert origins, cats drink little water and may not drink until they are 3% to 5% dehydrated. Cats who eat only dry food are not taking in nearly the amount of fluid that cats eating canned food are. Some cats may need to be encouraged to drink more if they are fed only dry food. Dry foods tend to lose their nutritional value over time and should not be used after 6 months of storage. Semi-moist foods have more eye and taste appeal to humans, but these come at a price. They are usually loaded with artificial colors and preservatives. They also usually have a high sugar content, which cats do not need and cannot even taste. It is tempting to think of canned cat foods as being full of cooked meat with some nutritional supplements added in. However, the fact is that inexpensive canned foods may have almost as many non-meat items as dry foods. Not all canned products are complete and balanced foods, either. It is important to read the labels and compare foods on a dry matter basis to choose a good canned food for your cat. Canned foods contain more water, which may be an important factor in your cat's diet. The premium brands also contain very few or no carbohydrates. They usually contain more fat and therefore more energy. They may be preferred for the energetic cat who will not eat other foods because of taste preference. Canned foods do not reduce dental tartar. They are not suitable for free feeding. Once opened, they quickly develop an unpleasant smell that is even more unpleasant for the cat. Canned food should not be left out for more than about 20 minutes. Opened cans of food should be covered and stored in the refrigerator. It will have to be warmed at least to room temperature to be fed. It is suggested that cats fed from pop-top cans have a 5 times greater risk of hyperthyroidism. Cats fed a diet of 50% canned food have a 3.5% increased risk of hyperthyroidism.